My name is Robert, and I may have a hot head, but my lips are deadlier.
I'm Jessica, and money can't buy you class, but it can buy you podcast equipment.
It's so enormously out of proportion. You have told strangers, you have but the big stuff, Ramona, that you did.
Utter violation of my privacy.
Great example for your daughter. This is a great example for your daughter.
So I don't really want her to get sucked up into the toxicity of it all, because I don't think KJ knew. Also, KJ came on the worst season he fucking could. Like this poor baby bird. Like he came in, and the person that brought him in was the villain, and the villain betrayed him, and he had mental health things to work through. So like KJ just, this poor man had the worst introduction to reality TV. But it's kind of like the same thing for Miha. I don't know if Miha is being introduced at the right time in the right way. Mm-hmm. And she even said at the reunion, she was like, I did not sign up for this.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, no.
I'm on autopilot. Leave me alone. Well, that's the other thing, is Bravo is exploiting it, because that's what Bravo does.
Yeah.
But and you've also navigated reality TV for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous about the next season of Summer House. They can do it very well, but I also know Bravo loves to fuck up a wet dream. So my hopes for it are very low.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to turn into a Vanderpump last season. Like and by last season, I mean not the reboot one, but the last of the OG Vanderpump. I don't want it to turn it, because that was really hard to watch.
That gets along with everyone, and I think it's just a refreshing thing. And there are only a handful I can think of in the past.
Other different shows. She's been on Southern Charm,
you guys really great
Southern
chefs.
Hospitality.
But like, there's only that handful. So when you can fit in here, I'm like
give them a chance to shine, and let the Summer House kind of just go way of Martha's Vineyard. So,
yeah.
Oh my God, yes. Like the poor version of Summer House. Like Sonia Morgan with her dog brushing. Yeah. Love that. Love that. Or the jitney, the jitney and the water taxi. Because doesn't the water taxi leave from Fide-Eye and go all the way out to, or is that Fire Island? It's one of the two. It either goes out to Montauk or it goes, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know there's a boat. I know there's a boat route from Manhattan to Montauk. Or it could be Fire Island. I could be mixing up the two, but there is a boat possibly. But yeah, have the poor people's version of going to Summer House, and then stay in like the original Jersey Shore house, like with the duck phone.
Yeah.
Like be it
She's
real
the top
poor.
one. And yeah, I don't
Well,
think
no,
Nathan's
like
coming
a
back for
shack
reasons.
on the side of the beach,
And I mean,
and just
not with
like
Gail anymore.
no amenities.
In fact, it was like I think the baby's
no
first
rosé,
birthday, and they were
you gotta
not
get a
together
job
because
gotta go work at the T-shirt shack.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
It could be like this next gen.
That's what I was saying.
Next
after
gen
that
NYC
tweet,
has to do a spinoff.
or
of
after
Summer
that
House.
post, it was like over. No, like they just stopped posting together, so like they're definitely not a thing
weren't.
because on that birthday day, she had a party for the baby and was posting all these photos, and he was golfing.
No.
Like her story, baby party, his story, golf.
I fucking love that idea.
So
that is such a good idea.
No.
They turn the jitney into a party bus.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
That would be so good.
Like, all of the photos of them together, I'm pretty sure she deleted off her
Bravo.
Instagram. They don't do shit. I don't know if they follow each other anymore. But yeah, that birthday post was the thing that solidified it for me. I was like, got it. So your kid's first birthday and you're like golfing or second or whatever the
Love
fuck.
that.
But you're golfing.
Yeah, I think that is the end of Summer House. Yeah, I don't want to talk about morally reprehensible West Wilson and Amanda
he needs a paycheck, so hi.
Gozo Batula.
And God knows Bravo loves to bring back problematic humans, right? I mean, God, how many shows do we watch with all the shittiest people?
God, I know.
Yes.
Torture me with that. At least then you can talk about Andrea and
right now. I completely
Yvonne
agree.
and Georgina and how everybody hates Danielle.
Yeah.
Although if I have to pick a fighter between Amanda and Danielle on In the City, I'm picking Danielle. I have to.
Did it not feel crunchy? That's what I'm not understanding. Did it not feel crunchy?
Like,
Did you not
honestly,
notice
anyone.
the
I'd
difference
pick
in
Kenny.
texture of the sheet? I don't know. We can go into this again.
Yeah, like we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel there. Well, because they're inauthentic. She's not real. She's not being like, you're lying to our faces while you're fucking West. But yeah, that was Summer House, guys. We did it. We got through. Same. I agree. I'm too tired for it. I have other things I have to worry about. Me too. Did you see she won a Las Culturista award? Love her. I love that Mia. I love that at the awards, Mia was like so like about hyping Sierra up that Sierra from the audience had to yell at her like, "Get your fucking award, bitch! Like it's behind you." Those two are the only reason why I would want Summer House to come back in its iteration now, because I love it.
Mention it all. Mention it all.
Okay, mention it all. And what a week for Bravo it has been.
So much. So much.
So much. But we're going to start with Salt Lake because we have two couples who are over.
Do we know for sure the second one is done? I know they separated. They both actually said they separated.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, everything says they're separated and that they're not.
Yeah, okay.
We should probably mention who we're talking about. So, Whitney and what's his face? I can't remember his name. John.
No. Justin.
Yeah.
Justin.
I knew it was a J. I was like, it's
John is Lisa's husband.
Yeah. Which is,
oh my God, you are for husbands like I am for Vanderpump Rules kids.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them. They're all a body of water.
Yeah, when it comes to everyone's husbands, even like Rhode Island, at some point I was like, Jerry Gary,
Billy, John.
Everyone's name, I don't know. Yeah, when it comes to these husbands, I'm like, I got nothing unless you're Jersey. I don't know why. Yeah.
Well, Beverly Hills, there's no husbands left.
I mean, same with old RHONY. There was no men left.
God, they're praying mantises. Love this.
But yeah, you have Whitney and Justin and Angie K and what's his face, whose name I can't remember either. Sean. I got that one. Okay.
Wow, we're bad. These men suck. That's how bad they are. It's okay. So they're all getting a divorce or separated or whatever. Whitney and Justin, I knew was happening.
Yeah.
When he had to get fired because he tried to fuck her with paint on him, I was like, okay, his time is numbered.
Yeah.
Like we're done. And then she bankrupted the whole fucking family.
Yeah. I mean, the writing's been on the wall for a long time.
And they also just wrapped up filming, and their trailer is going to come out like this week.
Ooh.
Because RHONY's came out, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
RHONY's came out this week, and they wrapped within like 2 weeks of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this is happening because we know how Bravo works. Their producers told them, come out with it now, generate hype for the season. We're not stupid. I literally made a post the other day. I was like, if you have not watched Bravo from the Kel on Earth, Rachel Zoe Project, Tabitha Takes Over era, you're not a true Bravo person. Like, we know how all of this shit works. The one that I'm actually I'm not upset about Whitney and Justin because writing on the wall, like, you bankrupted your family. I get why he's leaving you. He also got fired from his job because you humped him on a Connect 4 board. But I do feel bad about Angie and Sean. That I was kind of surprised by.
Yeah. We'll see.
Wait, okay. I have to ask you. This is controversial, and I'll put it in the polls. But I really don't want to because I feel kind of icky about it. So maybe I won't. Do you think he cheated on her with a man or a woman? Because remember, first season she was full-time. The gay rumor came out.
That's true.
And he is a very attractive man.
I did see rumors that it was a woman, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm hoping salaciously it's a guy. Also because that would mean I have a chance. He's so fucking hot. I'm sorry. He is. He's fucking hot. Also, did you ever watch their episode of Wife Swap?
Yeah.
Okay. So they were having significant problems.
Yeah.
So I'm not totally shocked.
No. Honestly, both of these couples, not shocking at all. Also, when you're on Housewives, not really shocking at all. I mean, how many marriages have we seen actually
all of them
last?
No. Oh, I think you were gonna say how many have like derailed. I was gonna be like all of them. Not a lot. Really, rarely any. I think we could count on like one hand how many have actually like survived their first marriage.
Yeah.
Not second or third.
No, yeah, like they've only been married once and they've been with the same husband the entire franchise, their entire time their franchise, and they have been on. I think I can name Melissa and Joe Gorga.
Oh my God, that was the first one I was going to say. So Melissa and Joe Gorga, New Jersey. We're talking current Housewives. We're not talking past Housewives. Current Housewives. So Melissa and Joe.
Meredith and Seth.
I guess
Lisa and John.
Heather and Terry.
Oh, yeah. Are we counting Lisa because she's a producer on The Valley? Because then you have Lisa Vanderpump and
Well,
Ken.
I was going to say Lisa and Ken, but I wasn't going to count them because they're not current Housewives.
I know. She's a producer on The Valley. It's okay. Yeah.
No, so Lisa and Ken. So that's 5. Nobody in Atlanta.
No.
Oh, wait. Angela and Charles?
I guess. They haven't been on long enough for it to like.
Right. So I'm thinking like core.
Yeah. Like ones that have been on. and not like, oh, you came on like what 2 seasons ago, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're still with your husband. Like I don't, okay, it's like Pinky, like yeah, all right, you're still with your husband. It's been 1 season. I got nothing to say.
No one from old RHONY, no one from New Jersey except for Melissa and Joe.
Oh, I guess Margaret, but that doesn't. She's not
an OG.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically neither is Melissa, but she came in season 2.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah. Miami isn't on anymore. Dallas isn't on anymore. Then we go to the West Coast. We've got OC, which we already talked about. Tamara got divorced. Vicky got divorced. I mean, OC is all divorce. Beverly Hills. Lisa and Ken again.
Oh, and then Lisa Rinna.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we can lump her in. Lisa. Okay, so we have 6. We've got 6 OG titles who have been married.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh my God, how long did that take us? That was awful. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's so, yeah, not surprising.
You were fucked up.
How many of
you ruined marriages everywhere. Oh wait, we have to include Meredith and Lisa. So 8. So 8.
No, we included them. I said we said Meredith and but they were like 2nd and 3rd.
So 6. We've got 6. Jesus Christ. Fucking God.
Yeah, this has been great, guys. I'm so glad. So yeah, not surprising whenever I hear some Bravo person is all of a sudden separated, might be getting divorced, and of course, right before your season starts or gets dropped, that, yeah, this all tracks.
I am kind of hoping that, like, we get a Bronwyn Whitney girlfriend moment because of last season when they were, like, kind of, like, interested in each other. I would love that. I want a full-blown bisexual relationship between 2 housewives. I'm here for it. Let the drama unfold. Give me it all.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
But yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, so we have the divorces, and then now we have a bunch of trailers that also drop. So we've got beginnings and ends. Endings and beginnings. As 2 marriages end, 2 shows begin.
It's so poetic. All right, which one do you want to talk about first? Do we want to do let's do House of Stassi.
Yeah, House of Stassi first, and then we can end with our namesake.
Yeah. I am so excited that the only reason I'm excited for House of Stassi is because Katie is back.
Yeah.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I think that this is Katie's redemption era. I'm glad she's not on Bravo, because Bravo did her real fucking dirty.
Yeah.
And she's just coming for all the necks. Stassi, Christina Kelly, whoever the fuck out. When she said, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you with my car. I was like, yup, that's fucking Katie. Katie is back. I still have on my couch, and Jonathan made a point to say, like, what does that mean? And it is a couch pillow that says, you look like a couch. And I was like, let me tell you the lore of this human being that is Katie Maloney. She told her ex-husband on the BravoCon stage that the way he was dressed, he looked like a fucking couch. And also, on top of that, didn't even mean to bring this in, but I'm going to now. I have a coworker who told me that they are watching Vanderpump Rules for the first time. And I literally looked at them, I was like, cherish it. Cherish every single fucking moment. You're never going to get it back.
Nope. Those really will be the best days of your life.
Yep. And she was telling me all of her things. I was like, listen, I, as an elder gay, cannot tell you how you are supposed to feel about these people, because I need you to form these feelings by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And she made a couple of comments, and I was like, okay, go with God. I appreciate this, but you are going to change your opinion. And one of them was on Katie. And I was like, we were all there. We were there for Tequila Katie, Orange Hair Katie. Yep. We all didn't like her.
Nope.
But then when you rewatch it and you see it through a lens, you're like, wow, Katie actually was treated like shit.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Katie in this show. She better be a fucking main cast member. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, I think she's going to be the best part of the show, because as I watched this trailer, I was like, So Stassi is quite literally the same Stassi that we watch on Vanderpump Rules. There is zero difference other than now this is her own show, where now she just gets to yell at not only her friends but also her family for not sticking up for her.
I feel so bad. I feel like he's going to be beaten down.
Yeah. Bo and her sister. That I felt bad.
I do like that Stassi was like, you lie all the time. And she was like, what the fuck do you mean? And she's like, you lie all the time. Get out. I was like, oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, well. I was like, so Stassi's still Stassi. Got it. So I'm going to watch the show. What?
That younger brother, that one who told Jax off. I hope so.
I hope so. I don't know.
He was so funny.
Yeah, I love Stassi, so like I'm excited to watch it. But I know that the minute I watch it, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, you haven't grown at all. Son of a bitch! What the fuck? Just grow a little bit. But like, here's to hoping.
I do think Chaos Stassi is still there, but I think or not there. I think she's going to be chaotic no matter what. But I think socially conscious Stassi might be there. Like a little bit. Like she might have learned how to not be canceled again.
Okay, yeah, I'll give that to her. But the fact that you're still
the bar is low.
Yeah, and the fact that you're still trying to control your friends in the same manner you did since Friend Group A and Friend Group B in episode 1 of Vanderpump Rules has me
her birthday, yeah.
I mean, okay, it's still your birthday. We got it, Stassi. It's still your show. Now it's your show. No, now it's not even your birthday. It's your show. So
I was literally to say it is her show now.
Got it. Yeah. But not only do we have House of Stassi coming, the RHONY trailer dropped.
Oh, I am so excited for this. I know I am, but I'm usually, out of the two of us, I'm usually the one that's more excited, and you're the more that's let's dip a toe in the pool.
Yep.
But I actually am excited. I think that this is going to be, I think we've uncuffed the shackles of old RHONY. I think that's not even a thought anymore. I think we're done with that. Even I actually am going to watch the Golden Age, Golden Era, Golden Girls. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I actually am. I'm excited to see it. And Margaret Joseph is on it, so I'm going to watch it. But I am excited to see how now we are finally, I think that RHONY can stand on its own. I mean, we have Martha fucking Stewart. You can't. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah, I'm cautiously, positively thinking about this season. I'm not even just cautiously excited.
Positively.
Yeah, I'm not going to come down on it immediately. I'm going to give it a chance. We're going to give it a few episodes. I'm going to see how it goes, but I don't know. I've been burned by RHONY so many times at this point that I can't really go into a new season of RHONY oh my God, I'm so excited, because you're going to disappoint me. So if I go with really low expectations, you can't disappoint me because there's nothing for you to disappoint. And if you manage to disappoint me after I've already going into this with the lowest bar, then I don't know what to tell you. You did horrible. So we'll see.
Do you think our low expectations for RHONY started with Black Shabbat?
Yeah.
Because that was when we that was the first season we actually covered.
Yeah.
And as New Yorkers, you don't understand, that was really hard for us to cover.
Yeah.
It was it's our namesake shitting on our namesake. And I just couldn't get around it. And I think because I was rewatching, I've been rewatching old RHONY, Cartagena, the bar was always so high for RHONY. It was always one of the best franchises.
Yeah.
And they literally took it to the gutter ever since Black Shabbat.
Yeah. And that's why
not saying Black Shabbat was the gutter. It should have been a high point of that season. But Ramona and unfortunately Sonia was actually good. It was just Ramona that like took it into like such a horrible space that I was like, we can't come back from it, and we haven't.
Yeah, no. RHONY was so good for so long. It like gave what we wanted, even when it wasn't giving, it was still enough that it was like something enjoyable. And then Black Shabbat happened and that just went down the fucking tube. And then they kept trying to do the reboots and it just never landed the same. And that's why I'm like, I'm interested in seeing these women. I'm interested in seeing the newer ones. I, of course, want to see Martha Stewart on my fucking screen because I love Martha Stewart. So, like, of course. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
I think it's really interesting that we're going to have a little bit of old RHONY with the new RHONY, with the new RHONY. So like, I'm excited because I think we're gonna get like really great, like I'm sorry, Sai telling Erin that she queefed out of her mouth.
That was
I fucking died. I was like, okay.
Like there are moments. I'm not gonna not give it to them, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can't be excited going into any of these shows anymore at this point. I feel like I just get disappointed by every single one of them. So, like,
all right, that's fine.
I was excited for In the City's reunion, and then half of it was about Amanda and West. Lost the excitement. There's only so much that I could be excited for at this point. So, we'll see.
That is fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will be covering both Stassi and RHONY. Stassi is going to be on the Patreon. Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys tune into that because that's going to be a lot of fun.
And then who knows? Maybe we'll decide to do some of the Golden Age group. Whatever that.
That's not the name. That is not the name of the show, but yes.
Whatever. It's the Golden People.
That was... Oh my God, wait, my groceries. That's hilarious.
All right, well, on that note, we'll go to Next Gen. Let's do it. We love Buzzsprout and have been using it since we started The Real Housemates. It has made podcasting so much easier and has made it possible to share our voices and thoughts with you all around the world. If you have an idea for a podcast and don't know where to start, follow the link in the show notes. It lets Buzzsprout know we sent you, gets you a $20 credit if you sign up for a paid plan, and helps support our show. Now back to the Housewives.
Final episode of fucking Summer House. Jesus goddamn Christ. Like this, I don't know if it was anticlimactic so much as like, honestly, I just needed it to be over. Like,
I think,
like, I don't know.
I don't even know what I pick.
Yeah, because I don't know if I was disappointed because it's been so fucking long or if it was just not great. Yes. I honestly feel like they could have stopped at Lindsay and Amanda.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We didn't get anything new out of West than what we already knew. Like I was trying to think, like, was there a timeline given? No, not really.
Was there anything revealed that we didn't already know? No. Was he, and I knew this before even going in, was he regretful and remorseful for his actions? No. So, like, why are you tormenting poor puppy Reese for hours, it seems? And Kyle's just sitting there. Kyle actually made a comment, and he said he was like, because somebody was like, do you feel like it was the edit that made it come across that you didn't hold West accountable, or is just West like...
Relax before I slap this piece of pizza on your face. So stop.
He just doesn't care. And Kyle commented or said something on threads along the lines of like, I realized that like he wasn't going to own anything halfway through the conversation. So I just wanted to be like,
the way she picked up
Alan Cummings on The Traitors and like, you paint your
Georgia,
picture, you tell me the thing. And then he's like, when I realized halfway through the conversation it wasn't going anywhere, I know you can't do anything.
And yes, I've been young in the city, getting very wasted. I went to college and dormed in the city and got very wasted. I've had a plethora of friends where I understood when they got to a certain point of the night, now it's time to stop. We're going to take you away and put you to bed because this is not going to end well. And yeah, while there's grace for the fact that, yes, you're young and drunk and having fun in the city, there's also this other sense of like, maybe take a step back, listen to everyone trying to pull you the fuck away so that you don't make a fool out of yourself in front of a bunch of cameras.
West doesn't have a point. In New York City. That was kind of like what I got from it is like West's point, LOL. That's why like the point, that's why the West and Kyle thing didn't go anywhere because there was nothing new. There was no like new emotions. There was no information. There was no new anything. We're just talking about this. The only thing that was different is that he wasn't on a fucking benzo talking to Kyle. The both of them were real animated talking to Lindsay and Kyle more than they were at the reunion.
Yeah. The water also makes you, forces you to pace yourself. Yeah. Whereas if you don't, it creates that sense of like, yeah, you're not just chugging drinks. You're like, okay, I had a cocktail and now I'm going to have a glass of water. So that the amount of time it would take me to have another cocktail, I'm just intaking the water. So it'll, I don't know. I know it's difficult on both sides when you're the wasted one to listen to your friends, to actually take a step back and do what you need to do and walk away from the situation. I also understand it's really difficult from the friend point of view, who's like,
I found really interesting.
You need to listen to me right now, but you're really drunk and you're not going to listen to me, but I need you to try.
Trying to explain to
It is
Kyle,
just a
like,
not great situation.
When Kyle was like,
and
okay, so
Riley
when
just
did you
went
actually start to have
a bit far.
And he couldn't get one single sentence pulled together. So I'm like, you're lying.
Yeah.
I know you're lying. This is the behavior of a liar. So... And this episode is supposed to be about all coming clean, aftermath. Like, it's shit. Cards are on the table. Shit is out there. And you're still lying. And I'm like, and what's hilarious is he's now been fired. And he, in this sit down with Kyle, started it off with knowing that he was going to get fired. So if you know you're getting fired, you know that you're not going to come back. Why would you not want to make a case for a lot of people? Why would you not want to put all of the facts
drink as much as everyone else? So like I've always been the sober one or the mom of the group. I don't know. I think it's a tricky thing because it's like I would always have grace for whoever, whether it was you or whoever else in my life that I would do that with. You understand that, you're drunk, but also like I didn't appreciate her going after Ariana at the end because it was like, she did everything she possibly could to try to get you to stop, and you didn't listen. So now that's on you, because while, yes, you were drunk and you weren't aware of it, or you couldn't be aware of it, I needed that other, I don't know. There's grace, but there's also the sense of, like, I'm mad at you for now coming at me, because I apparently didn't do enough for you when I did everything I had and was in my power to do for you in that moment. So... Yeah.
I can't stand people that are like that. Like, you're garnering sympathy that is not warranted, needed, or deserved. And by keep defacing yourself and saying that you're a horrible person. You're waiting for that other person to jump in and be like, no, you're not. But the person that you're telling that to is the husband of the wife that you're cheating with. Like, you think he's going to give you sympathy? Of all the people? I think because, well, I think maybe it was for the show, but I also think Kyle had like a really, so I was reading an article where the senior VP of Bravo sat down with Kyle and was like, you're going to be the most hated man in America after this season. And I think for Kyle, he wanted to sit down with Wes to like showcase that he actually won't be, and to showcase that like West is, and to like kind of like almost help Wes navigate this is just a theory.
Yeah,
like,
I think
to try to help Wes navigate what it is going to be like to be portrayed as that. But unfortunately, Kyle said in another interview, I think with People, that when he sat down with West, he realized halfway through the conversation this was
Riley brought the ketamine
like,
thing
West
up
is not
out
going
of
to own up to
nowhere.
anything, which
That shit came out of the blue, and I think if I was in George's place, I would have done the same shit, because like you came out of fucking
Kyle,
nowhere,
halfway through this
left
conversation,
field,
was like, well,
saying that I'm a ketamine
really
addict.
know
When
what
like,
to do
what
with
the fuck are you talking about?
He even said, he was
I
like,
don't
I
think
figured
that
we
there
would
was
just-
any
I
point where
figured we
Georgia
should
was
just film
poking
it.
the bear.
And
I
I'm
think
like,
she was
because
just
then you
like,
get paid for it.
what
Like,
the
if you sit down
actual
with
fuck
West at the
are
bar
you
in the
talking
West
about?
Village
Because
and
I
just-
have no idea where you're
and
going
just,
with this, and I need you to be
like
clearer.
try to get through to
You probably had some ketamine out there. Ketamine? What about it?
Because you're coming at me and yelling at me as if I'm doing something crazy.
You can waste
and
your time with him, but you're getting a
spoke,
$90,000 check.
and you're now accusing me of things, so now I'm confused. So I think
What? Yeah. Well, I also think I think a lot of it also had to do with the fact that it came out that and on Carl's podcast with Lindsay and Carl, Lindsay said like, when we found out that this man was coming for our house, our people, like our show, we needed to like boot and rally and defend it. Kind of like also what came out after the fact is the reason why.
Cheers, because you can't afford a Birkin, so. I can't afford a Birkin, to be quite honest.
Me neither, but let's just be nice.
West got fired is because he was trying to get Carl,
I just
Kyle,
felt
and
like
Lindsay
Riley
fired.
was just so
like I
angry
think
at
this was
Georgia that she
Kyle's
kept
like,
trying to probe
you're not
Georgia.
you might have taken my
the minute
wife,
Georgia said anything
but
back,
you're not
she
taking
went
my
with
show.
it. And I'm like, I don't,
or my dog.
it was just not it wasn't necessary. I don't, it's just too messy for what, and you're just
like
drunk and speaking out of your emotion, and I need you to
This
chill
sounds
out.
kind of bad,
So,
but I don't mean it
know.
to be, but it's kind of about ego with Kyle. Like, this is his show. You can, he even said it. He was like, you are the best part of the, like, the recent addition to the shows. Like, you were great on the show. So, like, Kyle kind of has to go in and defend his honor, which he can't defend his honor with Amanda, clearly. So he could kind of do that with the show. But again,
Yeah. No.
well, I also,
Yeah. It's one of those, let it be. Just leave it alone. But yeah,
Right.
I don't know. It makes good TV. And I mean,
stupid. You know what's actually funny? I was thinking about it as
It's
I'm
going to be all
watching
season.
Vanderpump.
Episode 4, and I've seen it on everything, and I don't.
Timelines are kind of like, well,
I don't know
storylines
why.
are kind of like going.
Just put it on the screen. Just put it
It's
on the
like,
screen. I don't need it
Jax
on like
is
a
a
window,
stupid
on
evil
a building
villain.
side. Just put
West
it on the
is
screen.
a
I know you're in the city.
intelligent
You already know you're in
evil
the
villain.
city.
Like,
Okay.
Jax can't move the same way that West does. Like, Jax is an actual bull in a china shop.
Too.
West
Oh my god,
is
Patty
a snake.
called you?
So I just think it's interesting watching these two horrible people, different timelines, navigate kind of the same space.
No.
All the shitty men. All of the shitty men.
Yeah, who had to find out all of this shit because of a bunch of headlines the following day.
But a headline? Oh no.
I know Miss Burris. I know she's so mad. I already know.
Furious.
Crazy. I do.
Well,
I have a
because
soft
I
spot for
think
books.
this sounds, I might be giving too much credit to Sandoval, so if I am, forgive me. But I think West was playing the long game, whereas Sandoval was kind of just like, I want to fuck her. Like, West is impacting not just, he impacted the whole house. Like Carl said, he impacted the whole house. Scandoval touched on a little bit of everybody, but it didn't implode a friendship group as bad
I love
as it
Brooks,
did.
and I like all his weird.
We're talking Jesse
hobbies,
Solomon
like,
had to go through the same thing that fucking Kyle's going through at the same time, and like there's just a lot more. And also, this group, we've said this before, this group of people love each other. This isn't just like you're doing it for the paycheck.
Yeah,
like
but you can like change up
This is a
sourdough. There are
group of
great
friends.
sourdough recipes out
like
there.
a true
I've actually
actual
wanted
group
to
of
have
friends that are
my own sourdough
interconnected
starter. I
in
just
different
haven't yet
ways,
because
different stories,
me and-
different levels. And I mean, in case in point, Lindsay destroyed West on Threads because she's really pissed off that she introduced him to the group. So like, there's different aspects of it where I'm like, this is worse than Scandoval. And West is
I don't know. He kind of
actual evil
I'll
villain.
always have a soft spot for Brooks.
And to sit in Kyle's house and lie to his face and pet his dog, never. Never. Well, I also, after I've rewatched that Vanderpump reunion where like James got all upset that Tom said that he wasn't his best friend, I don't think James was ever Tom's best friend or Tom was ever James's best friend. I think it was a brotherly kind of thing, but it wasn't like best. Like it was not Tom Schwartz and Tom Sandoval level. Right. Yep. Yep. Right. And I was actually thinking about it. I was thinking about it in Summer House. How many family dinners?
I just loved it when Meredith had to explain what disengaging actually meant, and Brooks was like,
never had that.
"Wait, I've been doing it wrong this whole time," and I was like,
"Exactly."
Yes.
So like
there is a part of this that your mother does.
That's
do
why
where
I'm
she
like,
just walks away from
not
the
even
situation
a party,
because
just like a
whatever. But as she
sit-down
said, it's the
family dinner.
timing.
I remember the
matters
Andrea episode
in the
where he was crying about his family and they were all there.
Is this the right time for this? It's not. Okay, I'm gonna remove myself. Is this the right time now?
But
Got
like,
it. Now
they
I'm gonna check
always
in and
had
say
one at
something. So
least
like,
every
there's that difference.
season.
I think he'll get
sit
there.
down. They had one this season where Amanda was in the right. And
disengaging is not about avoiding conflict or avoiding communication. It's about timing, not about walking away.
Apologize to me and not apologize. And the season before that, that's when Paige came charging back out into the backyard and was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
So like, they have these family dinners where Vanderpump never did. They were literally there to film a scene, collect a check, and go about their way. So, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
and her really
he said it. He was like, I just disassociate. I don't disengage. And I was like, yeah, see, you can't just disassociate. You gotta like engage when need be. Like, there's a difference between saying that it's okay for Janet to walk away from a situation and when I'm like, now's the time you need to say something. Because if everyone's ganging up on you, fine, leave the situation. But like, if no one's doing that and now's your time to say words, say the words. Say what you need to say. But yeah.
Oh, Vanderpump. But I actually was more intrigued with the Amanda and Lindsay sit down because here's my thing. Lindsay Hubbard needs to host these reunions. I don't give a fuck. I know that Jennifer Lawrence is the one that got the leaker. I also want to find out how she did that. But Lindsay Hubbard is actually the one that gets the information out of everybody. Because even she made a point to say, like, when Amanda was like, oh my God, this was the most cringe part of the episode where Amanda was like, nobody loves me. And Lindsay was like, oh no, everybody loves you. And she goes, I mean a man. I was like, oh my God, you are the worst woman. You're the worst type of woman in the world. Like,
he gives me the ick.
I didn't have any respect for you before this.
The minute
but
like
if I
that the
did,
scene happened,
it
I
would
was
be
like,
a negative 1,200 stock portfolio. Like, you're that concerned about having like the love of a man? Ugh, gross.
Did he? I'm pretty sure the TaskRabbit probably had to undo everything he did to redo everything he did. But yeah, sure, he built a closet. Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. We're behind a paywall at this point. He has to pay to listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, give me the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will flip it because I will say that I did get it from another dude, which is why I ended up doing that. So no, I get that. That I understand. But the only difference between that and me is that mine wasn't emotional. Mine was
I didn't even know there were supposed to be rules because honestly, I thought Ariana was doing a great job in trying to
and which I do
calm down
understand
her
because
friend
she
who was
wasn't
just a little
getting
bit
both
too drunk
the
and making a
physical
fool of
and
herself.
the
And instead,
emotional
Riley's spinning this
from
in a way of
Kyle.
like, nope,
Like
you
I
didn't
said,
do
I'm
enough
not
for me because
condoning
you didn't
cheating, but I have
support
been on the
me.
other side of it.
So I'm
I
like,
do
what
get it.
What was she supposed to do?
But I don't think I would ever have the, like, I guess the balls to say, I need the validation from a man. Like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry that I haven't known you for 10 years and I can't read your brain.
It's not your fault. It's my fault. I should never even let it get that far.
It's my fault that I didn't stop you beforehand. You can always tell me how you feel, and I can only learn if we talk about it and we get through these things.
I know. Yeah, I know. When she was talking, I was like, damn, you really know. You're just understanding. Yeah. You're listening to Riley, you're hearing her, and you're like, okay, well then I'm gonna ask constructive questions back in order to make this situation better. And I was like, okay, this is mature, and I love watching it. Mm-hmm. Mine too.
Well, like Lindsay said, she was like, this should make you angry.
We still need a code word.
We got it. Let's go do Legos.
Oh, yes.
That you were on the precipice of being like having the biggest redemption arc we've ever seen. And then you threw it all away for West Wilson.
Yeah.
A sweaty,
my only thing, though, is that
rosacea
how the fuck does no one know what the Rocky Horror Picture Show is?
Well, actually, that's not true. Micro dick is an actual thing. A very small PP. Lindsay's words, not mine.
Yeah, Amira didn't know. None of
you
them
the
knew.
Whole world
and I was
right
like,
here.
I don't, for the love of God, at least understand you're going to House of Yes and what House of Yes is. Because if you don't tell me you know what House of Yes is, that's strike one. But you're going to really... Me. I fucking love Rocky Horror. Are you... Like, when I was in college, we got dressed up to do, like, the live show. Like, I don't... What are we talking about? You don't know what the fuck Rocky Horror Picture Show is.
I'm glad that she made it because I don't think that Andy really... He touched on it, but he didn't really, like, hammer it home. Was, like, when Lindsay was like, okay, so at this point that you knew...
I really think most people know about Rocky Horror Picture Show. In America, at least.
You know it?
I've never seen it.
You were attracted to West Wilson. And I was like, thank you. Because I don't think that really got enough credit. And it was touched upon like once, maybe twice. But it wasn't really like, Lindsay made a really good, she framed it very well of being like, regardless of everything else, regardless of it being your ex-husband, and then your ex-husband's friend and all of this, you had the opportunity to turn this away and be Sierra's best friend, but yet you chose again and again to take the man that broke her heart, not once, not twice, not a third time, but also potentially for a fourth time.
I have zero interest
and you
in
did
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you should mention, I didn't always hate it. Okay, Beverly Hills was great. OC was good at some point. Vanderpump was amazing. They had it and they lost it, so that's not on us. But anyway, I guess should we go to In the City and just be more frustrated because we have to talk Amanda and West?
If you hadn't done what you did.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, In the City reunion, part 1, which I didn't realize we needed 2 parts to this reunion. Kind of thought there'd be 1, but.
So I did the fraction division about like how many episodes there were to how many reunions. We don't need it to ever be 45% of episodes to reunions. We don't need that.
No,
that's not.
No, this was so just not necessary. Also, the fact that, I mean, yes, congratulations, everyone's pregnant. We said that the last episode. But the fact that this had a start with Amanda and West, I'm like, didn't we do this already? Yep. We've talked about this till we're all blue in the face. I don't give a fuck about talking about Amanda and West. So why are we still on this topic?
Well, I think it was a way for Amanda to get good graces with us as the audience, being like, yeah, you know what? I was on Beta Brocklers and I didn't really like the way that I I approach like Kyle being angry at me is by like, you know, like disassociating. Bitch, that's not the point of a fucking reunion. You wasted our time for 3 episodes and now you want to get your graces back? Go fuck off. Kick rocks.
When Kyle and I have had arguments, my defense mechanism is to just shut down and dissociate.
Yeah, also like West fully confirmed in his whiteboards that you were on Xanax and not beta blockers. So like, let's stop with this narrative because he said it. We all know. Cool.
Like, oh my God, I can't. I made a post. Fire her, get rid of her. I don't want her anymore. I can't stand her anymore. I want her gone.
Yeah. I did really enjoy though that Nick was like, so you decided to be with West, who's like all of Kyle's bad behavior multiplied times like 100, and that's the guy that you're going with? And she's like, I just feel more supported by him than I ever did with Kyle. Which I'm like, can we stop bashing Kyle in front of Kyle?
He seems like the things that you were most upset with Kyle about, like 10 times worse.
That's not what I've been experiencing whatsoever. And on the flip side, I'm actually getting from him things that I felt I was lacking in my relationship with Kyle.
And Andy even was like, so you're monogamous, right? And she was like, well, yeah, I guess. And then he was like, so do you love each other? And she was like, well, I wouldn't say that. So what the fuck? Frank Petula, come get your daughter.
Yeah, I'm just so tired of this conversation. I'm over it. She needs to go away. I don't want to see West. I don't want to see her. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I get it. You're a piece of shit. We're moving on. We've talked about it.
Everyone of the In the City room interviews that have been done between Andrea, Lexi, Nick, Gavin, Kenny, Whitney on the Vile Files, which makes total sense for her to be on there because she is a pick-me girl, and that is one of the worst podcasts to ever be on. They're all like, well, if Wes comes on, then I guess we'll just... No, we don't want that. We can't let this human back on our screens.
Yeah, no, I don't enjoy that every interview seems to be focused around the idea of West and Amanda being on the show. Can we just like stop talking about them? Again, just stop talking about them. Stop giving them the platform. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I chose last week to not talk about them in the mention at all because I was tired of talking about them. So like, I don't want to keep giving them a platform and we're like being forced to, and I'm over it.
And also, please, by all enormities of earth and the gods above, please fuck off when you said you didn't spit in his mouth and it was an olive. I love friends. I have so many friends. I have had lovers. I have had hookups. I have had boyfriends. Never in my almost 40 years on God's green motherfucking earth have I ever felt the desire to hook to an olive into someone's open mouth. That was spit.
I also just hate olives, so like I would never do that, but yeah.
Oh my God, I just actually ordered from my grocery drop that just happened. I ordered this like really delicious, like pre-packaged like olive thing that has olives with goat cheese, and it's in like a marinade, and it's supposed to be really good with Sauvignon Blanc. So I'm having that tonight for dinner with my buffalo chicken and pizza. And my girl dinner.
Nice.
But yeah, anyway, you didn't spit an olive into his mouth. You hawk-tooed into his mouth. The spit.
It's just all gross. Yeah, yay, single Kyle. Okay.
Which, by the way, let him be single. I want him to fuck everyone. I want him to fuck me. Kyle Cook, fuck me. That's fine now. I'm fully, happily saying that you can fuck me now. Fuck whoever you want. Fuck a cactus. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that him and Amanda can like laugh about things. I think that's actually a decent thing to hear about. In a relationship ending, if we remove the hate that we have for her, I agree with Kenny. It is a nice thing that they can both be like supportive and like friendly. So like, okay.
I do like that, but I also think that it was trauma bound. Like they were trauma bonded. Like the two of them together, like they're able to navigate this so gracefully because they were both being traumatized at the same time by each other. So like now that there's no longer that in the picture, I love that they are able to navigate this very healthy and successful. But the reason why is because the two of them are both their tormentors.
I mean, yeah. The bright side somewhere, right?
Like, my God. They hate each other and love. I never want to be in this position with anybody in my life, ever.
Mm-mm.
I would crawl under a rock.
Yep, nope. Then we go to Lindsay. She's still hanging out with the milkman. Danielle didn't want to comment on her love life, which was hilarious.
Smart.
Because, yes, keep your mouth shut.
I'm not going to comment on Lindsay's relationships anymore.
Although I do have to say, Lindsay, dump him. He dated Kelly Dodd, which means he's a trash human. So dump him right now. He thinks taquitos and Doritos and tacos and nachos are all legitimate Mexican food, and he's racist. Let him go. Let him go.
I get it with like Yvonne, when Yvonne was like, if you're just gonna do it to like have a fling, then like go have fun, and then that's where that should end. So like,
if you want to fuck him, great, but don't let him talk.
No. Georgina decided to start dating, and then we get into the Kenny and Whitney of it all.
Okay, Whitney, sweet Bambi girl, Whitney. Shut the fuck up. You just shut the fuck up. Just shut.
I'm so sorry I made you feel that way, but that was never my intention. So like, I'm not really sorry.
Shut all the way up to Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more shut ups to fuck. Shut up. I hate her. I hate her. I don't like her. I don't think she has two brain cells to rub against each other. She's an idiot. And I do love that Lindsay was like, well, you know what? I didn't spend the entire season trying to move in with my boyfriend with no job to have been had. And you know what? She's not wrong. And when Whitney was like, well, I'm trying to... No, stop. You did nothing. You did nothing but try to move your wooden bowls into this misogynistic asshole's house. And I don't like Kenny. I don't like that Andy was like, we love to see your moment with your friend. No, we don't. Because I think it was more for him than his father.
Yeah.
It was more for a storyline, which we learned from his brother, which we talked about on a past episode. That's what we learned. Kenny doesn't care. Kenny doesn't like Whitney. Kenny doesn't like his father. It is all to be on this show.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I do enjoy that Gavin was also like not coming at him, but like calling him out still on this reunion. Because I'm like, Gavin understands. And when Kenny was trying to call him back out, I'm like, no. Gavin never actually said that Whitney was boring.
Oh my God, I wrote that down.
Yeah, like he's calling out your performative relationship and how he understands and knows you, Kenny, and understands that this isn't the way you normally work in a relationship, and what he's seeing isn't the typical Kenny he sees. So like he's just calling that part out as your best friend would. No one ever called Whitney boring. She is, but no one called her boring.
I wrote that down, and as soon as I wrote it down, Gavin literally came back and said, I never said Whitney was boring. I said your relationship was boring. And that's all he said. If you watch the clip, that's all he said. And to be perfectly honest with you, that relationship is boring. I don't care about it. I don't want to watch it. I don't care what Whitney does. If there is a pick and choice for next season of who is to come back between the two of them, I'm going to pick Kenny back over Whitney, and I'm going to pick Gavin back over Kenny.
I mean, yeah, I want Gavin all the time. I love Gavin.
Love Gavin.
Gavin's my favorite on the show. He's like my top one.
I'm really pissed off that Gavin is not gay, because he would be the best messy queen for all gay men to stand behind and be like, you know what? We love you.
Yeah, I love Gavin. Yeah, I don't know. There was just it was Whitney, Kenny, and Lindsay going at each other for like the rest of this fucking episode, because my notes are just not great.
I don't believe that Lindsay cried for 6 months over the comment about the single mom. Lindsay did then go on, because she is Lindsay motherfucking Hubbard, and go on Instagram and post a 6 carousel slide of like what was. I was like, I'm not reading all of this. I physically can't.
I read one slide.
Yeah, me too.
And
the
I was
first
like,
one.
okay, I'm done.
And then,
that was enough.
Essentially. But like, and also I kind of have this to say, like, you were pulling the single mom card and you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. You absolutely should. You are a single mom. You deserve the right to have one weekend where you can just rest and not worry about it. Own that.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yeah.
Lindsay doubling down by saying like she didn't say it, and Whitney and Kenny kind of like clocking her for it kind of took away the justice of her saying I am a single mom. Like, if I was Lindsay, I would have been like, yeah, I am a single mom and I am going to use this card because fuck you. I'm up at 4 a.m. breastfeeding this little motherfucker that's attached to my tit. You go and fucking do that, Kenny. You do it. And if you can't, then you're going to give me this fucking room. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
I would have leaned hard into the single mom card.
Yeah, I think she had the opportunity to do that, but of course it's Lindsay and she's not going to do it. Instead, she just flipped it. Because, I mean, yeah, the actual problem is that Whitney doubled down on her statement by bringing up the nannies and everything else. So it was just going to go back and forth. And then I did really enjoy, though, when Lindsay was like, can you name one other time I used this? I said those words.
That's true.
Name one other time I used this. Yep. And that's when Whitney was like, I mean, I know I like misspoke and I didn't mean to say that. She was like, okay, so name another time. Like, what? You want to say, like, say it with your chest that, like, I use the single mom card all the time to get everything I want, and yet you can only name one time I said that. So, like, what are you talking about?
Also, for new listeners of the pod, for Jess to defend Lindsay Hubbard, we've reached a whole new fucking level.
We really have. We really fucking have. I don't know if it's Lindsay becoming a mom. Something shifted with Lindsay and I no longer hate her. It's not like I hated her. I just she wasn't my favorite person.
No, you did.
Yeah,
when we first started watching, this is even before the podcast, when we were in COVID lockdown and we were texting each other from across the hallway and I was like, I don't know what to watch anymore. And you're like, you have to watch Bravo. You have to watch, well, not Bravo, but you have to watch Summer House. Watch it from the beginning. I was like, okay, fine. And I texted you. I was like, I actually like Lindsay. And you're like, I fucking hate her. She fucking sucks. She's terrible. I am Paige all the way. And then as the years have gone by, and now for you in a podcast recap to be like, I am Team Lindsay. I'm like, I love the growth.
Yeah, I mean, because Lindsay grew too.
She did. She's no longer how many sandwiches.
Yeah, she's no longer the one that was like with Everett in season 1. Like, it's a completely different Lindsay because the Lindsay with Everett was a whole different ball game.
Oh my God. Horrible. I wouldn't date her.
Yeah, it was just... Lindsay still has aspects of old Lindsay that pop out. I think I just appreciate it more now because everyone else is just so much of a horrible mess that I'm like, I'm here for it because you're doing the job that needs to be done. Similarly to Lisa Barlow. I guess that's where she sits now. It's like, I can appreciate you because you're giving me exactly what the fuck I need. I actually just also started following Lindsay Hubbard on Instagram, and you know how long that took me? I finally hit follow. I did it. I follow her on Instagram now, and that took me forever.
I am so proud of you. Oh my! If y'all could see, well, you will if you go into YouTube. My face just dropped to the fucking floor. Yeah. I am so, you know what? Props.
Yeah,
because
that was definitely one of those people that I'm like, I'm just not going to follow you.
Very happy.
But yeah, there I am. She won me over.
I'm so, you know what? If nothing else, this season of In the City gave us you honoring and respecting Lindsay Hubbard as a reality TV personality.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got there. I think, yeah, I'm going to bring it back to the fact that I hate Amanda so much. And she just made the hatred so focused on her that, like, everyone else is great. We're good. We'll see if this lasts.
Also, I did find out why Katie DeLuca did not film this season, even though she was
I saw that.
Which, I mean, you know what? Good. Let her take space. I hope she comes back for season 2. Only if Amanda does. I don't need either of them without the other. If Amanda has to begrudgingly come back, then fine, bring Katie DeLuca back. But I do get why she wasn't on. And I hope that she is finding all of the health and healing that she needs.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I know, but maybe the pod doesn't know. So if you want.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I was like, I know. And we were like talking.
I'm talking like she's dead.
I know.
No,
and we're also like.
Oops. Oopsie doopsie. I forgot, like, even though you and I are, like,
yeah, the rest of the, everyone else has no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. Katie went through a couple of miscarriages, which is why she was promoted on the season as being a full-time, and then she kind of like took a back seat. So obviously she should take some time to like heal and get through it and do whatever she needs to do to make herself okay. So that is fine. I because we did kind of bring her up a little bit on the show. Like, we're like, where the fuck is she? Like, she was in, like, we kind of like analyzed the In the City promo cast, and we're like, where the fuck is she? So now we know, and we just hope that she does well and is able to heal.
Yeah. I also really liked in whatever I DM or statement or whatever she said, that like they really picked up cameras because of the Amanda and the West thing, and then that's why she was in it. And then when they realized that didn't need to be the focus anymore, she just wasn't in it anymore, and she was like, and that's perfectly fine because that's where the show needed to go. And I'm like, good for you, you acknowledge that. All right,
and that's what's kind of interesting to me is like she is such a self-aware human being that Amanda is not. So I would have liked to have seen her interact with Amanda being like, what the fuck are you doing? But maybe we'll get that in season 2 if they actually do bring Amanda back and Amanda and Wes is part of it. And Katie DeLuca is like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't want it. God bless. I don't want it. That I'm not speaking that into existence. But if it happens, I want somebody to check Amanda.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I don't want to give that any...
I just bounced my head off of the microphone. That was fun.
I don't want to give that any energy in case that actually does occur. So we're just going to keep manifesting that she's off of our show.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Atlanta?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay, so Atlanta. Loved this episode. Did not love how it started. I need Shamea to be fired. I need her gone. I don't care anymore. She's exhausting to deal with. I can't.
I no longer care. As I told you right before we hit record for this part of the podcast, my first note is Shamea crying. I don't care. I just don't. There is no part of this that I give two fucks about.
Like, you started this. You started this with putting Porsha's mom on blast, Miss Diane. Like, you did this. This is not like something that was done to you. You should have, like Cynthia said, like, keep your mouth shut. Like, we didn't need this.
Yeah, no. Shamea started all of this in the first place. She brought up Pilar. She brought up Porsha's mom. There's no need. Now you're crying and playing the victim because you started something and Porsha finished it.
Well, that's my thing. And that's why I'm like, I need Shamea gone. Is like, you don't know what you're doing on this show. Like, Porsha Williams is an iconic housewife. I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, I would say she is in the top, like, pantheon of all time. Pantheon, whatever. Top housewives of all time. Like, she is, like, when you think about it, you think Vicky, Teresa, Kyle, Porsha, not even Nene anymore, Porsha. Like,
well, and I mean, Nene's still up there, but yeah. I think it's like Nene and Porsha.
Yeah, tied.
Yeah.
And then you have Bethany. Like, you don't, like, you're going toe to toe with Porsha. You don't think that she's gonna drop an atomic bomb on you? Like, you've been on this show for a long time. You've been her friend. I do like when we get to it, when Porsha calls Lauren and is like, and this was something that resonated with me, was like, Lauren said to her, like, listen, this is not like anyone else in the grass. Like, she knows your moves. She knows what you're doing. She knows how to hit you. Like, you got to know if you're going to go at her, And it's kind of like a wartime kind of thing, which is what I'm going through in my personal life right now. Like, if you're going to hit her, you're going to need to knock her right the fuck out. And not for nothing, I have mine in my, I told you, I have it in my back pocket. And the moment that person wants to go low, because I also saw something that I really appreciate, like that I really liked is like, you can't pull anything out from under me because I've always admitted to when I've done something wrong. Like there's like being a very transparent human being, which is what Porsha is. There's nothing you can pull against me that I have not already either admitted to or acknowledged. I've admitted to everything. That's why you never want a skeleton in your closet, because the one that knows you the most, if you back them in that corner, they're going to come out like a fucking raccoon and they're going to throw it against you. And hate to say it, I'll do it. Don't do it to me. Don't back me in that corner. But if you do it, I'm going to survival of the fittest. I'm going to throw it at you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what Lauren was advising Porsha. Like, yes, go against Shamea, say and do whatever she like. Do what you need to do, but no, she knows where all the bodies are buried.
This is somebody that knows you very, very well. So she knows that she can rile you up and get you to react and get you to look like you're on the offense and she's on the defense. The best thing you can do is not play into it.
The higher road is beyond me at this point.
Yep.
But that was jumping ahead. They're still at the club. I love that everybody did leave when Shamea started to sing. You suck. You can't sing.
I just she walked in and that's when it was like, and we need to go. Because I was like, why the fuck are you there? Why did you go?
Angela made a good point. You just talked all this shit about our mom, and then you show up and you act like nothing is wrong. Fuck out of here. Stay at the fucking castle at this point.
You just said this girl's mother tried to sleep with your father. You're dancing at her face?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know why you came. Like, Kelly, fine, go, have fun. But Shamea should have stayed behind. There's really no reason why Shamea needed to go do this and spoil everyone's good time. Because everyone was having so much fun.
K Michelle was singing. She was getting her beats on. I loved it. And then when she was like, Porsha, it's kind of like Bueller. Like, Porsha left. She just straight up fucking left.
As she should.
All right, so question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you rather go? Cemetery or spa, knowing what you're going to get?
Obviously, the graveyard. Come on. Phaedra was like, we're going to go to a graveyard, and I'm so excited. I was like, I'd go with you. That sounds fun.
Also, knowing this spa that they're going to get, I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not sitting in an outhouse.
I just loved like the path that they had to go on to get to this one hot tub.
Oh my god.
The one hot tub.
It was like a pedestrian hot tub. It's like what you and I would sit in.
Yeah.
I would go to the cemetery too. I also love that Phaedra is so turned on by cemeteries. Like, she's basically humping the gravedigger. I was like, Porsha, enough. Also, we don't need to bring up J.K. Rowling. We're good with that transphobic asshole. We don't need to talk about her. Phaedra, love you. I need you to never talk about her again.
Yeah. Harry Potter is one of those things, man. That's like, yeah.
It's hurtful. Like, I love Harry Potter.
Yeah, you ruined something that means so much to me. But I choose to just break it up into boxes and be like, I can enjoy Harry Potter and the story and still fucking despise J.K. Rowling, and that is okay. So that's where we're at.
That's how I feel. Like, I open the book or I start the movie and I'm like, this is Robert at age 11.
Yeah.
Like, fully transported into a world that is not the chaotic, homophobic world that I was living in upstate New York. And I loved it. And my grandma bought me all the books and I was able to read them and I wrote in them and I was able to like do all the things. I'm keeping that separate from how horrible this human being is.
Yeah.
So please never, ever reference J.K. Rowling ever again.
Yeah.
Also, I would have been Phaedra. I would have walked into that mausoleum and been like, okay, scratch me. Do all the things. What are you going to do? Love it. I would have put sage with me and a fucking rose quartz crystal to absorb all the negativity, but I would have gone in.
Mm-hmm. Same.
This is where most of the interactions happen. The scratches, the bruises, the bite marks, straight in. A lot of people say they can feel a heaviness, and it's like a sort of sadness.
Also, can we please make Cynthia Bailey full-time? Like, for the love of God.
I don't know why she's not.
They did it for Carol and RHONY.
Yeah, like she is. She's such a core part of this cast at this point. Like, you can't not give a peach to Cynthia. Come on.
Do you think she's gonna come back full-time next season?
Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna say
hope.
yes, but I don't know. We'll see.
Pick Shamea off and give it to Cynthia. And then they go to Phaedra's birthday, which correct. Maybe I am like, I've watched Bravo for too long. Why did they make such a big deal out of this old room of books? They acted like it was like the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because they needed something to happen.
And they were acting like it didn't exist before. They're like, oh my God. I was like, guys, it's in the same castle.
Oh my goodness. Right here on the property. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that just feels like they did so much filler. Because, like, there's just so much filler all the time. Because at the core, it's really just Shamea and Porsha. And, like, okay.
And then I do love K Michelle. Now I like K Michelle.
Yeah.
Later season.
Yeah.
I like what she's doing. When she was like, did anyone else think they were gonna die? I was like, okay, well, we're just harpooning this trip now.
Nobody here has almost ever died.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh God, yeah.
And then she starts to cry, which, I mean, honestly, that is kind of traumatic. Like, you've had 13 plastic surgeries and you've had to fear for your life for all of them. I mean, I hate to tell you, maybe stop doing them. It might be time.
Yeah, there's like, I'm glad she realizes it now, but I'm like, maybe chill with the elective surgeries because they're elective and you don't actually need to do it.
Any of them. Not a one.
Minus getting the silicone or whatever removed from you because that's important because that's
all the elective ones.
Yeah, the ones that are like, I just want a bigger butt. Maybe you don't need one.
Fair.
Just
fair.
I don't know. You seem fine, so like.
Oh God bless you, K Michelle. And then Drew starts to cry. Not sure why.
I don't know. But then she runs off, and that's the minute Shamea is like, now's my time to apologize. When Porsha and Drew are not here. And I'm like,
This is when I love Pinky, when she was like, please stop apologizing. I don't want to see it on YouTube. Love you, friend, but like, let's not make this a thing. And even Kelly was like, showed her whole vagina out there. And she was like, please stop apologizing. Shamea, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Shamea Morton. Shut the fuck up. I can't with this anymore.
Does she need to apologize? I think it's a little deeper than apology because you meant to say what you said. And I don't want to see no long YouTube apology at the end of all of this either. I love you down, friend, but I just don't do it.
No one cares. No one cares about your apology. No one cares about
you. It's not a true apology.
Yeah, like just go away. There are so many people on this fucking channel that I just need off of the shows.
And then they go to like Phaedra getting Lady of the Glen and Shamea having to be such a bitter fucking Betty being like, let me look up at the. We know that's not fucking real. If you looked at the plaque that fucking Porsha gave her, it had a fucking that stand that fucking like things have. It's not a real fucking thing. We know this is not a real fucking title. It's something that Porsha wanted to do for her fucking friend. So why do you have to be such a bitter fucking cunt about this? Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up.
It's like, you know, when someone buys you a star or names like a whale after you. But yeah, that's essentially what I was like. It's like same thing.
Yeah, like it's the same thing. Like we know this isn't a real fucking thing. Stop being such a cunt about it. Like leave her alone.
Also, Kelly, take note. How Porsha has a latex dress on is how that should look when you wear one. Okay? Just saying. Take some notes. That's what it's supposed to look like, not what you wear. Done.
Oh my god, you're totally right.
That was my first comment. When I saw Porsha come out, I was like, that's
how you wear it.
That's the way it's supposed to be done. Not this like hefty bag fucking dollar store baby oil that you attempted to put on some fucking tattoo glove because it looked like a tattoo glove.
I liked this episode. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny. There was enough drama there. Porsha and Shamea will never be friends again. Ever, ever, ever. God bless. Thank God. But yeah, I liked it. I really liked the season of Atlanta, and I really think minor tweaks need to be done, but like leave it alone for a couple of seasons. Let it percolate.
Yeah, like I know that the ratings are really low still, whatever, but give it a chance, and we just remove Shamea. Remove Shamea, and I think
Kelly is friend of.
Yeah, we can give it some like breath, some oxygen to let it, I don't know.
I agree. I think I'm really liking. I want Cynthia back full time. I think that we've got a really great cast of women, and I think we're able to juggle pettiness, drama, and like real friendships. This is kind of what I'm hoping that RHONY is going to be. Like we've got old, we've got new, we've got really new, and we can kind of like blend it all together. I think Bravo took this season of Atlanta and kind of applied it to RHONY. So I really like this season. I'm a fan. There's only been a couple of episodes where I was like, I'm bored. Even I've turned the page on Pinky. I think Pinky is a great housewife. I want to keep her.
Yeah, no, I agree. Also, just Atlanta has like the sisterhood is kind of, it feels more real from them than like the other ones. I mean, I just saw someone post someone asked all of the women at Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20s or whatever, like, did anyone else from your cast like reach out to you after? And like every single one was like, nope. And then Porsha was like, yeah, they all did.
Everyone did. Yeah.
That's what I mean. This is what is necessary in these shows, not the fake fucking I don't give a shit, but like, yay, congratulations, good for you.
Well, that's kind of like at Phaedra's dinner when Cynthia was talking like, Phaedra and I have been in this for like since 2009. Like, that's wild to me. And Porsha came in like a season after. Watching them together, like watching those three together kind of like bring Atlanta back by their own graces in their own hands. I was like, that's what I was looking for. I hated the last couple seasons of Atlanta because I was like, we don't have this.
Yeah.
You have these three able to just like pull this up, bring Atlanta back to like what Atlanta was supposed to be: funny, shady, drama. Like they're doing it.
Yep. Agreed.
So yeah,
should we go?
No idea when it's gonna end.
No, I don't. Well, speaking of never ending, the Valley. Sure. Yay. Okay. We're in the Valley. We're back in LA. I texted Robert the minute this started because I made it 1 minute.
It was a minute and 55 seconds.
48. It was a minute and 48 seconds when I texted Robert because I had to pause the fucking show because I'm so tired of this goddamn show that I didn't want to watch it anymore. And I made 1 minute in before I was like, I'm so over it. Yeah. Anyway, it started with Danny and Nia, which is why I texted Robert because I don't care about these two. But Nia's going to go host the Miss USA thing and Danny is going to have a party before his vasectomy.
I mean, thank God that there's no more kids produced by this man. I really have been so disappointed by these two. Like, you had the Bravo sphere, the Bravoholics in your good graces, and you literally just scrunched them into oblivion. Like, you guys really fucked up a good time. You fucked up a wet dream, essentially.
Yep. Yeah. Because they also talked about Mexico, and I just don't care because great. Everyone's talking about Danny drinking, and as per usual. So yeah, then after that, we went over to Jasmine wedding dress shopping, which was very nice to see.
I cried. I did cry. I'm not gonna lie. It was when her mom was saying, "Oh, you need to find a good guy. Oh, you need to find a good guy." And then when she was like, "You just need to find a good person," and I was like, "Fuck." That's like also her trying on those wedding dresses. I emotionally was like, I wish I was there for Jess when she was going out to try hers. But
to be fair, I never actually did that. I ordered it
didn't.
online.
But then also like the whole thing of like Zach being there. I wanted to be like your gay queen of being like, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. Like, I was just like, oh, I love this. And also all the booze. Brittany, you didn't need to be there. Brittany could have gone away. Like, bring Kristen. Why wasn't Kristen there?
I don't know. I don't know. I was say, why wasn't Sheena there? And then I remembered it was on camera.
Right. Lisa Vanderpump would have been like, no, sorry.
No, yeah, I thought it was really nice. And yeah, there was a part, every time I watch these scenes, I'm always like, oh yeah, I didn't really do that.
We finally get Lala showing anything.
It took 16 episodes.
16 episodes.
And we got about 10 seconds worth of her life.
No, see, I was going to say 0.16 seconds.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I gave her a little bit more grace because, the camera took a minute to pan from her to her brother.
True.
Back to her.
Also, I have to ask this. Does her whole family culturally appropriate Black culture?
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I think so.
It's just what they do, right?
Yeah.
This is like what they do.
Yeah.
The dreads of this man look like shit, number one. They look like ramen noodles got impregnated by spaghetti. And, like, ma'am, enough. She even had to have her daughter do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I even saw, like, her daughter be like this. And then I was like, Lauren from Utah, please stop. Please stop.
It's just fascinating to me that she doesn't fucking get it.
No, she really doesn't. It makes no sense. I don't know. But yeah, we got like 5 seconds of her life, which was like, oh, that's nice. And I do feel bad. I feel bad because losing your dog and losing your pet is a very difficult thing. And I would never wish it on anyone. So
I did cry during it because it was kind of like what I went through with Daisy, like understanding quality of life versus quantity of life. And like, at the end of the day, Daisy could not get up. She couldn't really walk. She had to pee every time she moved. And like, the shittiest part is she wasn't with me when it happened. But she just kind of like, my mom and dad kind of like said that like, she looked at them and it was like, kind of like how Lily looked at Lala, and I saw it in the eyes, like, just let me go. Yeah. Like, I don't have anything left to give. And like, and to Kristen's part is like, it was a selfless act of what Lala did. And I'm even tearing up right now. Like, it is a very hard decision to make. But at the end of the day, because your pet relies on you to make it, you have to do what's best for them, even though it's a really shitty thing you have to go through. And I will say I've not been a fan of Lala for a very long time, but watching her understand, like, this is the best decision for Lily, like, regardless of how I feel, I was like, I think my parents made the decision for me because they knew that I could not do it.
I can just see it in her eyes that she's ready. Like, her body has fully given up on her.
Because Daisy was such a huge, like, kind of what Lala said. Like, she was such a huge part of, I got her before Josh. I got her even before you. Like, she was like my rudder, like my saving grace. Like she was there for me through everything. Like she went through all of my bad times, all of my good. I am very thankful that Piper got to meet her. Daisy was like my little, I mean, housemates of the pod know she's made special guest appearances because she couldn't stop tinking all over the floor and like really annoying our equipment. But like she was such a huge part of my life. And like I know what Lala was going through in this moment. Like making that decision is like the hardest thing you can do as a human.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Daisy was like my baby too. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
God, we were together for
I
how
mean,
long?
I think she loved Honda more than she loved me and you. Like,
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I fully believe that as well. Yeah,
like when you guys would take her over to like in the morning to babysit her, like the crash I would hear from her running into the wall because she was so excited to just like go over and spend time with you guys. Like, I'd be like, okay, well, at least her neck's not broken. Like, God bless.
Yeah, she's fine. She just went into the wall a little bit and scared the shit out of Lars, but it's fine. She's fine. Yeah.
Oh my God, that little nugget.
I miss her. Yeah, that's why I was like, Lala, I like seeing some of your life. I do feel bad for you. I will obviously always feel bad, especially about an animal. But on the same side of this coin, I'm like, it took 16 fucking episodes for you to have anything to say that isn't about Danny and Nia. So like,
but then it turned back to Danny and Nia.
I know, that's what I mean. It was like 5 seconds of her talking. Kristen said something, and then it went straight back to Danny and Nia. And I'm like, Lala, this is why I'm over it.
We are not sticking up for Danny and Nia.
No.
Lala should go after that.
Yes.
But we are equally as infuriated with Lala for not giving anything other than going after Danny and Nia.
Yeah. Yes. 16 episodes of a never-ending season. I don't get it. Just stop.
I can't believe I'm going to say my MVP of this episode was Janet and Michelle.
Yeah. Did we even see Janet? Oh yeah, at the party.
We did. She was at that dinner.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
When Kristen was like, and I also can't hate Kristen for this because, okay, yes, I do think that Kristen is on the Danny and Nia like bandwagon. Yes. I will give her. I will say that, but I do like that Kristen is like, I just don't like you. I don't like you. And here's the thing. You don't have to give a reason. If you don't like somebody, you can just not like them. I don't need like a Homer Odyssey kind of moment of like, here's the drama of the fall. I just don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't like you. Regardless of whether I agree with it or not, I just don't like you. And I appreciate that.
So my answer is, I don't trust you for honestly.
Yeah, I can appreciate that too. But I also need Kristen to not just hate on Janet so much that no matter what she says or does is this crazy thing. Because like when Jesse and her were talking later, and I know it's later in the episode, but like when Jesse did bring up to Kristen, like, hey, Janet did mention like she was triggered because of this. And Kristen immediately went on the idea of like, she's doing it for a storyline. I was like, okay, see, this is the problem, Kristen. And this is why I need you to take several steps back. And
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up because that is the only real note that I made in this entire episode was between Kristen and Luke. Because it's very important for me to make this statement. Survivors of sexual assault, myself included, do not bring it up in the moment because we don't feel safe. Well, I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say I didn't feel safe. It is a very hard thing to go. It's a very hard thing to admit because you have to admit that you have gone through trauma. You've had to go through like your will being taken away from you, all of these things. Like you've had to like go through a lot of shit internally to be able to understand that like what happened to you happened. For Luke and Kristen, especially Kristen, to say that they think that Janet made this up or it's convenient for storyline or, oh, what did Luke say? Like, oh, well, she's changed her story 3 times, so of course this one is going to. For sexual assault survivors to even speak about it, for me to, I mean, it took me a while to tell you about like what happened to me and why it triggers me about like what my panic attacks are and like being stuck in tight spaces, not being able to get away. Like it takes a lot for people of that community to be able to even talk about it. For Janet to even say it on national television, for them to be like, oh, well, it's just convenient that it came out. No. First of all, she talked about it with Lala before any of this. And for Jesse to like, it was just so egregious and so disgusting. Like, especially for like Luke, whatever, you're from fucking Wyoming, Montana, whatever the fuck, go fucking fly fish. I don't give a fuck about you and your ugly ass fucking little tiny man muscles, your ugly fucking face and your ugly maybe dad bod / abs. I don't fucking care. Go fuck off. But for Kristen, who is somebody who is such a proponent of women and who wants women to rise up and be powerful, for you to say that this is like a storyline for Janet is wild. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely goddamn motherfucking wild. And how dare you discredit somebody's essay journey? How dare you? How fucking, especially because you got canceled before, Kristen. Yeah. You got canceled. You got canceled for shit as equally as bad as this. So what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, this was when I was like, Kristen really hasn't changed at all, and it shows, and I think we were blind to it because of many other reasons, but I think like in this one scenario,
because
it's so evident of like, Kristen, you're still the same human, and I need you to shift this thought process because I don't understand how you can. Yes, you can not like Janet. That's not an issue here. I don't give a fuck who you like.
I don't like Janet. But
yeah, like you cannot like who you want. That's not the point. The point is that you still have to respect what happened to them and the triggers that are occurring, and understand that Danny is triggering for Janet, and that is okay. So yeah, I just watching this, I'm just so over it. I don't know why this show is still on. I don't know why the season is not over yet. I am tired. You're just making Kristen look even worse with every episode that passes. We were fine, and now I'm at this point of like, I hate almost everyone. I'm happy that Jasmine and Melissa are getting married, and they got married. It was beautiful. The party looked beautiful. Brittany, great job. Congratulations. You made a great looking party. I will give you credit for that. That was the only good thing about this entire episode, because I totally skipped the balls party because I don't give a fuck about Danny or any of these men. And yeah, I'm just over it. But at some point, Schwartz did talk at that balls party, and the minute he started opening his mouth, I just stopped and looked at Honda. I'm like, he needs to be quiet, and I'm done.
Yeah. No, I agree. And the balls party, I completely missed over because I truly didn't care. Like, I don't like the way that Danny treated that anesthesiologist in the room of being like, oh, balls to the wall or whatever he said. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I really can't.
Throw a prayer out for your boy and force him out for the homies.
Yeah. Nope. Congratulations to Jasmine and Melissa, and that's all I have to say.
I actually have in my notes, I was like, can the next season of The Valley, if they don't cancel it, just be centered around Jasmine, Melissa, and all of their friends?
Please.
Like, that would be great.
Please. Because I don't know what...
Lesbians know how to make it done. Yeah. They really do.
Every time these episodes end, I'm just waiting to hear like on the reunion or on the season finale. And every time this episode ends, I don't hear those words. And I'm like, Are we really, there yet?
Are we really going to get a 23 episode third season Valley season? I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I didn't realize we needed to talk about Danny and Nia this much, but apparently we do.
And that reunion couch is so fucking big. Like, I can't listen to the... I might tune out for the reunion. I really don't know.
Yeah. the probably 3-part reunion that's coming our way, because God knows they're gonna do that one to us.
Because they hate us.
Anyway, fuck, marry, kill.
Yes, please. God help my life.
All right, let's do it. Fuck, marry, kill.
My favorite.
Also a good way to end.
Most times, probably not.
Oh yeah, probably not. But also a great way to end after having to cover the Valley, because like, over it.
I'll kill 'em all. Go ahead. Line them up, Jess. I'll kill them all. There's no fucking or marrying. It's just killing them.
Yeah, I will never go there. But are you ready? Because it does touch a little bit. So, you ready?
I'm afraid, because the last time you said that, it was Sophie's choice.
All right, Robert. Fuck, marry, kill. Witches of WeHo. Kristen, Stassi, or Katie. Because House of Stassi, and we're watching Kristen on fucking Valley, so like, Witches of WeHo are back.
I bought their Sauvignon Blanc.
I remember.
I have it. I brought it with me from Brooklyn. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't even have anything for reference. Fuck. God damn it. If this was like 10 years ago, I would have been like, kill Katie, but like, I treasure her now.
I know.
Oh God. I'm looking in my Bravo office like there's going to be an answer somewhere around here. I don't really have any. Okay. Fuck Kristen. Pre-baby, because I feel like she'd be wild.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, now it makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to marry Katie because I think she's stable as a human. I'd have to kill Stassi. Like, I love her as a person, but if I had to marry her, I would probably... Beau, God bless.
Yeah.
God bless, good luck. Like, I don't think I could ever do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, solid choices.
But I love all three. I really do. They are my witches of WeHo.
I mean, yeah. Always.
I mean, I bought their fucking wine. I need to look if I can buy it again, actually.
Probably not.
No, I think it's done.
Yeah, I highly doubt they're making that wine anymore.
Let me look it up, actually. Hold on. Hold. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a Witches of WeHo.
Real-time detective
when I
work.
bought it, they were also done.
Yeah, but they came back at that point. But now, I don't think.
Oh, no, you can.
Oh.
Knocking Point Wines, which is where I got this one from.
Okay. Actually, are Kristen and Stassi friends anymore?
They only offer rosé.
Oh. Are Kristen and Stassi friends anymore?
Kristen said in an interview they're not like close, but she's still like wishes Stassi all the best and like would be open to having a friendship.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they only offer rosé, which I can't do.
Well.
But yeah, they also potion number 2, rosé, basic white bitch rosé.
Okay.
And Kristen and Katie are still, Stassi is not on. But yeah, they still have it.
Okay. I mean,
I don't want it. I can't drink either of those wines, but
all right. Well, that was a good fucking
What a week.
Good choices. Yeah. What a week. Please, thank you for listening, guys. We love it. Thanks for coming back always. Leave us those reviews, those likes, those comments, and please subscribe to our Patreon. Like I said earlier, our Below Deck deep dives our first one is out. We will be doing more as the season continues, and then we're looking forward to covering House of Stassi.
I can't wait for House of Stassi. I'm so excited. That's going to be one of my like lunchtime watches where I'm like, don't bother me.
Honestly, yeah. Same.
Oh, but thank you guys so much. We love it. We love all the love. And please continue to follow us, like all of our shit. And yeah, I guess until next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.